Good morning, good afternoon, traders. Welcome everyone in the TEFS YouTube trading room, VIP room. I hope you are doing great and happy for that. Crazy, bullish, another crazy bullish day indeed so far. Amazing, guys, what has happened so far in the market is still just stretching higher. And seems like this is still just the beginning of the rally. I mean it, like it doesn't seem like it's going to stop. I don't know until 700 on the SPY and who knows where on the triple Q. So crazy bullish mood on the markets, traders. Let's see how we can navigate without big economic news for today. Yesterday, of course, the trigger for this huge bullish move and sentiment, it was the CPI. Tomorrow PPI is going to drop and the bulls seems like completely unstoppable now. Hi Brian, hi Frank. Please let me know, guys, if the sound is okay. If you have any problem, then I'm trying to reduce the volume or anything what you need. Hi Anne, good morning to you. Nice to see you. Well, fantastic day yesterday with Amir here on the YouTube trading room. This was just a fun, especially his BBAI, yes, this Big Bear AI, small AI stock, which he went for a long. It was just a fantastic call. I had two big winners, one small loser on Hood, and I'm definitely not going to try to short this market again because seems like that there is no stop for to the or into the upside to the up direction. It's just crazy indeed. But let's see what else in the headlines. Well, as you know, it's a bit older news that the tariffs truce is just extended for another 90 days between US and China. In the meantime, the big tech players are paying or let's call it buying in their way out of Trump's tariffs, like Nvidia and AMD. This was a quite of a positive sentiment as well, or fuel the positive sentiment on the market. White House tames expectations for Trump-Putin summit, which is going to happen soon. What else here? Of course, the futures are rising. Pre-market it's higher, as you can see the SPY. Both SPY, triple Q, new all-time highs. Amazing indeed, traders. And seems like this is going to happen until a big profit taking is not going to start, or maybe the PPI is going to cause some unpleasant surprise. So let's see whether it's going to happen at all. So far, regarding the rest of the stock exchanges of the world, Japan Nikkei new record as well. European stocks higher too, of course. DAX just top 24,000 level. Nikkei up 1.30, Hang Seng 2.58. On the rate side, US 10 years are down and tumbling further, helping for the market too. And S&P 500 Nasdaq futures are up like 0.30 in the average. On the crypto side, the Bitcoin is hovering around this 120,000 level, which is definitely another quite of a milestone for this asset, financial asset, and seems like that might is going to stay there for a while. So this is the situation. My watch list is definitely the rolling. Color is definitely the green. We have some red like Roblox, finally. Nvidia. Oh, now I did surprise. Nvidia is into the red. Okay. So my profit taking is I would not say that might it's not going to be a profit taking, or I would say it's going to be like what I am expecting. But I to tell the truth, traders here, I would like to hear DVG's opinion as well. He's into this economic things as well, and in my opinion, he sees the things quite good and appropriate. And indeed, I have a feeling that might we will start a reallocation of the sources. That means that from the very much extended, very pricey stocks, like for example, I don't know, let's call Roblox or Nvidia or Reddit or any of these really, really huge movers to the upside or PLTR. So I think slowly might the investors, traders are going to reallocate their sources to the small caps. Indeed, so this can be one of the happening which is going to actually happen in the next weeks or something like that, and maybe even to take some profit. So this is what I am expecting towards to September indeed, that if there will be the first rate cut, if there will be a first rate cut, now it's a 94% odds for the first rate cut, guys, that is going to happen in September, by the way. Then it's a renewed trigger for the bull, so might is still going to continue higher. We don't know yet. Of course, this is just my opinion. Let's see what is happening. One thing is for sure, today we have another crazy bullish market, and let's just check the candidates together. Of course, if you have any questions, any candidates, please just let me know in the chat. And as usual, I have my list here too, and I'm going to start actually with Circle. Circle just got quite of an interesting 10 million Class A shares offer, and actually this just caused the Circle at the first tends to drop 1.5%, and now seems like it's just going lower. So Circle, I'm just going to move it to my short list. Hi Blake, nice to see you. All right, traders. Hi Andy. Sorry, I just missed to say hello to you guys. Frank, Brian, nice to see everyone, and of course the team. Scott Clifton and the DVG. And the long side, as I mentioned well, we have a lot to the long side for today, but I'm going to start today with the short side, and the first short candidate is going to be Circle, thanks to this shares offering. Okay, and get to the secondary list. I'm going to watch this BBAI, might is going to even extend higher. All right, CoreWave is here as well, posting better than expected revenue indeed, but despite of that news, it's down a lot, and reason for that, sorry guys, that CFO Nitin Agrawal said that revenue growth remains capacity constrained as demand outstrips supply. So this is quite of, let's call it, if Powell would have told that, and I would say that this is quite hawkish. So that's why the core wave is just losing its steam a little bit. Let's see whether it can go lower. As I see, it is on Scott's short list as well, CRWV, and this is open for test traders as well. Kawa, big drop, guys. Wow, after revenue came in at 280.6 instead of 285.6, so quite of a nasty miss on Kawa. So I'm going to watch Kawa definitely to the short side. Now it's down 22%. Let me just check quickly though the pre-market. How does it look like? 65. Wow, that's a big drop, guys. That's a big drop and a big mover. So I would say definitely we should watch it to the short side. Hi, Marco. Alemu, good morning. Good morning. Nice to see here everyone, traders. What else next on my list? And again, I'm just asking you, if you have any great candidates on your side, please just let us know in the chat. Next one is Brinker International. This is a Chili's parent, 8.8% higher EAT on great earnings. It can go to our long list. And the next one is going to be the Palo Alto Networks. This is a cybersecurity stock, as you know, PANW. Nice. I'm going to put it definitely to the long list, but sometimes PANW is not the best in the volume, guys, and that's why it can be spready. So watch out on that point. Sell point is here too. Identity security stock 7% on a great upgrade. So let's see whether this is no, it's not. It's not tradable on the TEFS, but I'm just going to watch it. How does it look like on my other one? Sell point. Sell. Nice move to the upside. Volume is not the best, but I'm just going to move it to the long list. Let's see whether it can move a bit more. Kindercare Learning Companies is here too. Kindercare Learning Companies. This is down 22%. Ouch, plunged 20% on the results. This is going to go just to the secondary list because it's under the $10 level already. However, it seems like a really, really nasty drop so far. Let's see what else in here. V2X. VVX, this is a defense stock, popped 5.2%. VVX, I think this is a low volume stock. Let me just check it. How is the volume doing here? Because I'm afraid because of the less of, oh, wow, guys, this is just 3,000 in the pre-market. Average volume very low. This is a stock not to touch, even if it has some move on it. HBI here too. This is a closing maker, 7.5% lower. Hasbro said it's agreed to 4.4 billion takeover deal by Canada-based Gildan Activewear. Okay, so HBI, that's why it's just moving higher. This is a buyout stock, not my favorite. I'm going to watch it on the secondary list, but I would say that's it. And traders, as I mentioned, you not too many candidates for today. Indeed, I'm just going to still check though the earnings calendar here. Might I missed some earnings here? Cisco coming after the market close, COHR or 2 STN. On the list today, it's ESLT, EAT, of course, Loar Holdings. Let me just check Loar if it is tradable here. Yes, Loar Holdings, though, it seems like quite strong, but unfortunately, again, volume problem. Let me just check the Loar. How does it look like? Okay. At the moment is up nicely, but the volume is quite weak. But I like the daily, guys. The daily looks quite nice. You know what? I'm going to move it to the long list, but I'm going to be careful with that because I don't know whether this can be a quite of a nice mover or not. What else in here? Oh, my post alert is just disappeared. That's not good. Okay, sorry guys, sometimes I just get this here. So I had EAT, I had PANW, LOAR as well. To the long side, to the short side, we had CRWV, Circle, I had it as well. Sorry for that, it just suddenly disappeared. Yes, and what else in here? Yes, some on the VVX and HBI to the secondary list and BBI as well. So BBAI, XX. And HBI. Sorry, I'm back. I'm back. Okay, traders, what else in here? Well, I would say if I'm just checking my watch list, the Chinese stocks are quite strong. They bubble up 3.38%. I'm going to call it to the long side, but I'm going to be careful with the overall stock. AFRM is still strong too. Yesterday, this buy now, pay later kind of companies, they just got quite of a nice push to the upside. So if I'm just checking AFRM at the moment, and that seems like another push to the upside, but it's very close actually to the all-time high. I'm still going to watch it on the secondary list. Yeah, hi Zuki, thank you. Hi Marco, watching ATNF. Okay, I'm just going to put it on the secondary list. Thank you, Marco. And Zuki, Baba AMD SNPS. Yes, the semicons are going to be on my list definitely, as always, and especially AMD, which is just pushing higher like crazy, thanks to the agreement with the White House. What else in here? Well, mRNA, Coin, UPSD are quite strong. Two traders, PLT are 1% higher. Hood is still pushing higher too. And on the weakest side, as I mentioned, we have NVDA, MU, and WMT, and even Roblox. These are into the red side. I'm going to watch these. And Kava, I forgot from my short list, which is a bit extended already in the pre-market, but let's see whether it can push it lower. What else on the list? I'm just checking BMNR. Yeah, this is what I wanted to still to watch. BMNR looks like extremely strong, guys, 8% higher. Lower, it's one of the earning stocks. It's on the list already. And if I'm just checking, FIG is quite strong too, but this is quite of a crazy mover. Yesterday, Amir had a fantastic call on that. So FIG is going to be on the long list. QRVO and OKLO making a quite of a comeback after yesterday. So these I'm going to watch too. Phew, so many. Again, traders, let's just be selective as always. To the short side, we do not have too many. It's not a big surprise because we have an extremely strong market and seems like it does just continues. No stop for the bulls. I am ready with my list. A little bit more on the secondary list for today, but enough, I think, to start the day with. VIP room traders, as always, I wish you a beautiful green day. Have a great one. And Team Scott, DVG, Clifton, thanks a lot. And you are going to see me tomorrow. And after tomorrow, traders, I'm not going to be here for more than a week. Indeed, the big time, the big challenge for our little family is just arrived. We are moving to Spain. So I'm going to see you, I think, next. I'm just telling you the date. Well, next one, I think I'm going to be here on the 25th. If everything is going to be okay and we can settle down a little bit with internet connection and everything like that. So indeed, till the 25th, I'm not going to be here tomorrow. It's my last day, but I'm sure you are going to be in great hands of DVG and Scott, and of course, Clifton. So thank you guys. See you tomorrow, and then I'm going to see you tomorrow as well, indeed. Thank you, Marco. You too. Have a green day, everyone. Good luck. Bye. Okay, YouTube traders, I am here for you, with you for another quite of an hour. Let's see how this market is going to continue. Well, I don't think so. There is a big change in the sentiment, or there is a big guess which direction we do continue. Guys, actually, it seems like that this is a completely FOMO-driven market, very extended in my opinion. But at the moment, to be honest, I cannot see anything which could just stop this crazy bullish push to the upside. Look at that. Even if tomorrow the PPI numbers are not going to be that good, I don't think so it's going to stop the bulls. I don't know. I'm very much wondering what's your opinion on that. Hi Zainab, nice to see you. Oh, thank you, Andrew. I hope so, and I hope the children will like it actually. But yeah, definitely this is a huge, um, let's call it like trip as well, because it will take like 4 days indeed, and definitely a huge challenge as well indeed. Okay, traders, what else in here? Um, okay, traders, just a sec. I will be back. I just left my mobile phone in the living room, and I mean in the office. So just a second, and I am going to be back. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, traders, I am back. Thank you for your patience. Hi, Lee. Good morning to you. Nice to see you. All right, traders. So again, back to this situation on the market. Actually, I really don't know what's going to stop these bulls from this constantly being up and going up. Well, I would not say I like this environment because it's too much stretched. I would like to see a healthy pullback to find more great candidates, but actually we cannot complain because on the daily intraday chart, everything is going quite nicely indeed. So like yesterday, for example, Amir's two trades were good, might take QQQ again, but indeed, I'm really expecting quite of a healthy pullback soon. I don't know though what's going to be the trigger because so far maybe the PPI, maybe Jackson Hole. I don't know. I don't know, actually, guys. So let's see. But until we are going up, let's just go with the flow. However, yesterday I started or tried to short this hood, which was not the best idea, as it just turned out. So today I'm going to rather to be on the long side definitely, and watch some great candidates. As you could see on the list, we have some nice one. Hi, Matt. Good morning to you. And indeed, my favorite ones are definitely BMNR, CRW, Circle. These are the monster movers traders. I'm going to watch this FIG2 yesterday. Amir had a beautiful move on this FIG, so it definitely worth to watch this stock. FIG, and it's very strong today again. BMNR, coin too, but coin it's quite of a, let's call it disappointment for me indeed. And I'm just going to ask the guys to open BMNR. Okay, BMNR, I'm just going to ask them to open soon. I want to watch this stock as well, BMNR. AMD, I don't know, maybe I missed, it was some news on AMD, but this is just going like crazy, actually. And the NVIDIA in the meantime is just lower. So that's quite interesting indeed. All right. Okay, guys, so what do you think? Are we going to start a small pullback today or no chance? And the bulls are just going to punish everyone who is trying to short the market. I'm really interested in your opinion. So you know what? I'm just going to start a poll. And is it going to be a pullback day, first pullback day? The first pullback day. Yes, no, adoption. I do not care. So let's see the options, guys. I'm really interested in your opinion. What are your thoughts on MCD? Of course, I'm checking it in the meantime, Blake. And if you feel like to participate in this little poll, how the market wants to do here, please just let's see your. Okay. This is not must contain between 1 and 25 characters. Okay. And here is the poll in the meantime. Okay, here we are. I'm open-minded. Yes, that's why I just wrote there. I don't care. Big Scoder. I'm thinking bull day today. Okay, Lee. And McDonald's. McDonald's for the short side. Blake, maybe under 299. Sorry. I think I would not short it between the 50-20 EMA and the 200 EMA on the daily. This McDonald's. You see? Jetons 3 or 30150 is just between the 200 and the 50-20 EMAs. I would say this can push lower if it's breaking the 200 EMA indeed. In the meantime, trader Scott is calling PANW for a long. PANW, he called it over $180. CRW is short under 132. ETH long over 167. Circle, do I have circle somehow? Here we are. Somewhere I have it. Okay. And he just called, that's it, I think, Circle 162 and ETH as well. I'm going to watch it. Yesterday, PayPal, and as I mentioned, PayPal, AFRM, SQ, and the rest, it was quite strong. Maybe today is going to push even higher. So PayPal, I'm going to watch for a continuation, maybe for a continuation. All right, so let's see, 44%. I must tell you, 44% of you who does not care what's going to happen here. It's quite funny because you are the real day traders. Who cares what's going to happen on the market, right? But 22% first pullback day, 33% no, and 40% I do not care so far indeed. Well, I would say 50-50 for yes or no. I mean, for the first pullback day, yes, or not yet. The market's still not going to pull back. I would say, based on yesterday big move and today pre-market, I cannot imagine without, I must tell you, without any uh, um, unpleasant, surprising news, I don't think so that the bulls can be stopped at all, indeed. So there is still no sign for profit taking. As I mentioned you, one thing can happen in my opinion, and this can be actually a reallocation of the sources from the big names towards to the less famous but big potential small caps. This is the only way which I'm seeing at the moment. Well, maybe PPI is going to change the picture for tomorrow, but so far really bullish, so I'm going to stay on the bullish side. At least I try. At least I try. It's so funny when the market is so bullish. I like shorting better, but this is definitely not the right thing to do because this is still a strong market, guys. So thank you very much for your participation. So far, most of you think the same, that this is going to be a bullish day. 33% still does not care, which is funny. And 25% of yours as well thinking like me that we really need a pullback day, but might this is not going to be the one indeed. Thank you very much. Okay, hi Alex. MP and BIS. Big intraday movers, FTNT continuation. Thank you. Yes, MP was, I remember MP was quite of a nice mover. We just started in the meantime, traders. Good luck, everyone. MP, I'm going to watch definitely as well. MP materials. So far, not a big surprise if I'm just telling you that both of the indices are starting with a quite of a nice gap up, 0.45 with the triple Q, and the SPY is up as well, 0.2030. It's just moving quite quickly now. So far, I can see only the run numbers, semi-round and run numbers as a possible or a resistance for the triple Q and the SPY, 650 for the SPY, and definitely the 600 for the triple Q. But this is still far away. I don't think so we are going to see it today. However, you can never know in this crazy market, actually. All right. So let's see, as I've told you, Scott already called pre-market calls like Kava under 66, PANW over 180, CRWV under 132, CRWV, it's already going down. Scott buying ETH, ETH over 160, 168 on the ETH. Of course, he is always, 158, I think, 158, yeah, because he's done like a lot so far. So SPY triple Q are moving higher. PANW, wow. Huge mover. CRW quite continues lower so far. Wow, guys, Meta is dancing on the 790. 796 was a big wick. Amazing. Actually, NVIDIA is trying to pull back too. Let me just check AMD as well. AMD. All right, traders. So far, FIG looks like as a possible gap and go. AMD does not stop, it's just pushing higher. Overall market looks like as a continuation, definitely 583 just touched by the triple Q, amazing. And it's still pushing higher. Crazy. But Reddit is pushing higher too. And VDA, very nice pullback. gap fill, and it does continue higher, no entry yet. Circle weak, CRW weak, coin jumping, Tesla jumping. MP is not bad. Alex, look at MP. It's not bad at all. PANW, so. ETH, new entry for Scott on the ETH. He's going to buy it 155.49, which is already higher. Circle still pushing lower. Okay. Tesla, wow, 345. AMD pushing. I'm going to check this NVDA here for a continuation pattern, actually. That looks quite nice. Kava pushing higher too. Okay, BMNR, very strong. EAT, it's very spready, guys. Scott just called out to be very careful with the EAT because it's just pushing actually everywhere, as I see. Like it can just make $2-3 in a candle, in a 1-minute candle, so be careful with that. I must tell you, I cannot see anything which I would so much like. Tesla, it's crazy. Maybe I'm watching PayPal here. SPY pushing higher, triple Q pushing higher. LMND again. Now let's see LMND. Oof, what a jump already. Okay. It is still struggling a little bit. PITR looks quite funny too here on this 189.50 level. Roblox is dropping, SMCI dropping, Microsoft broke down. Let me just check BABA. BABA doesn't look good. NVDA. NVDA bull flag. Over the bull flag like 183.80. I think it can be good. It can be good. Apple is fighting hard too to break over the high. Look at that, guys. Microsoft and Meta though it's breaking a bit lower. SPY pushing higher, triple Q with everything is just pushing higher. Traders, amazing. I'm going to watch Kava too for a gap and go reversal maybe. Coin is really strong too. Okay, I think mine, I'm going to go with either coin or NVDA over 148. Like, let's go with the round number. And coin actually looks like as a possible gap fill. I just missed it, especially if it's breaking 337. So let's just go with NVDA first. Over 184.05, I'm going to take it. Market doesn't seem like completely unstoppable on the market. Coin, unfortunately, I missed this coin. Shoo. And VDA stop loss is going to be under 183, so $1 stop loss. $184 and 07 is going to be my entry here. CRWV. Oh, Kava doesn't want to go down. SPY, of course, making a bull flag. Triple Q, though, it's moving a bit lower now. But SPY doesn't seem like it wants to give up. Nice ETH. It was very spready. I did not like because of the spread, but beautiful move from Scott. Okay, guys. Triple Emily. I like this small stock actually. But traders, I must tell you, I like this CRWV as well under 131. 131. And Triple M, I'm just going to check it soon. Triple M. A low volume. If it would not be such a low volume, that looks interesting, but not my favorite, sorry. Hi, Designmos. Nice to see you. So traders, I have not entered yet in NVIDIA coin. Unfortunately, I missed this breakout. However, it looked very nice. I'm watching this CRWV down under this great breakdown. Let's see if it's going to work out. There is like a dollar, $1.50. Okay. Hood is moving lower too, but I'm not going to take it. Apple is moving down. Interesting. My name is Agnes, actually. I am the lead analyst here in the TEFS proprietary um, company's trading room. This is a free trading room, and we have actually great funded account packages plus challenges. These are really good, in my opinion. And indeed, we have a VIP room, which is definitely subscription based, or you can get free access through the funded account packages. And when I'm just calling for Scott or DVG's call, they are the leader analyst in the TEFS VIP room. You cannot hear them, you cannot see them, but they are there. Okay, guys, CRW is in NVDA. I'm still okay with that. It has not broken the nice bull flag formation yet. However, I feel like a little bit less enthusiasm on the bulls side, especially on the triple Q. It doesn't mean anything, the bulls just can buy back in 1 second. On the CRWV, as I mentioned you, the stop loss, it's like $1.50. So let's see whether we can break the 130 with the CRW. So far looks quite good. Tesla over 346, I like it. Alamu, very nice. You are a Tesla whisperer, actually. I've already seen that. Looks nice, 346 on the Tesla. So traders, let's see whether the CRWV can break the 130 level. SPY triple Q in the meantime, a little bit struggling on the highs, but I must tell you that I see SPY a bit stronger today on the price action than the triple Q. Triple Q is just glued to the VWAP at the moment, and I really want to see quite of a nice drop on the CRW under 130. Here we are on 130. It's quite of a big test now. If it's breaking down, I'm going to be ready to take a partial around 129. Yes, here. Actually here. Nicely done, CRWV. So 75% out on CRWV traders. CRWV 75% of my share size out, 128.80. I just took it. And I'm going to put my stop loss over 130 and 50, 130 and 50. So a little lock in some profit, but not too much. So as you can see on the screen, here is CRWV. Green or the green triangle is the first partialing point. First red triangle, it was the entry, and you can see the position size as well. Tesla, beautiful, Alamu. I just missed it, but I think this is a fantastic call from your side. In the meantime, both SPY and triple Q are still struggling, but the triple Q might is going to break a bit this weave up there. So watch out, guys. And NVDA has not entered yet. BRMN are dropping. SMCI weak, CRWV fantastic. Scott just called Kava, by the way. FIG not doing too much, let's just leave it. Kava, he called 70, looks good, but I would be happy to see that under the VWAP first. I'm going to watch it for a possible short. Triple Q under the VWAP doesn't mean anything. We need to break the lows to see something. 126 is going to be my second partial on the CRWV. 126. Beautiful call, Alamu, on the Tesla. Very, very well done. However, you know, this is Tesla. Don't let it to be your stressla today. Okay, nice CRWV. Go, go, go. Ooh, coin. I missed it. I really hope, guys, you did not miss coin. I called it. It was nice. Okay, SPY still looks stronger than the triple Q. SPY up 0.42. Not in the percentage wise. I'm just, again, calling it for the price action. Apple is in a little... Okay, guys, NVDA cancel. I'm just canceling NVDA. Cancel NVDA, please. This is not a valid formation anymore. It's okay. PLTR still looking strong. Just clean my entry here. Circle moving higher. How about AMD? Ooh, Tesla, what a call. I've told you, Alemu, you are a real Tesla whisperer. I think this is the first partial soon. Well done. Actually, coin, I was accepting this to this 340 level. Let's see whether it can push it higher. In the meantime, traders, SPY's pushing higher, triple Q not really yet, at least. It still can be anything there. Nice CRWV is getting close to our second partial. Wow, Tesla, you are a beast today. Very nice. PayPal, in the meantime, is just pushing higher too. Cannot see anything else, which I would really love. Maybe Microsoft short, actually. Okay, here comes a Scott called in the VIP room, the Kava, CAVA, under 70. He's going to take it, under 70. SPY pushing higher, triple Q not that much yet. If you have anything on the radar, please just let me know. Traders, I'm going to be out on the CRWV over 130.20. 130.20, I just lock in a little profit there. Circle, what a change. Microsoft, I'm checking now. Not my favorite. Roblox looks like it wants to go lower too. SPY is still pushing higher, guys. It just doesn't care about anything. Okay, so CRWV is going to be out over 130.20. Alamo, I hope you could make the partial on this beautiful Tesla call. Amazon is strong today as well. Traders, look at Amazon. All right. AMD, yeah, it seems like looks like as a continuation pattern, isn't it? I've seen it actually on this AMD. Not bad. 80% beautiful. Well done. AMD new all-time high, or not new all-time, sorry, new all-time high, it's 227, something like that. But yes, AMD has a very strong bullish continuation pattern, and for breakout over 185 can be a good one. I just missed it. If you took it, well done, Isaac, very nice. In the meantime, SPY pushing higher, but the triple Q, it's still quite muted. So let's see what's coming next for the triple Q. SPY is unstoppable, and BMNR is back, guys. BMNR is back with full force and really strong BMNR. NVDA, still nothing. BMNR, okay. So I'm still holding some of my CRWV. I cannot see anything yet, which I would say that, yeah, this is the one. As I've told you, I am watching Kava as well, but I would like to see that to break the 69. Ooh, what a miss on the coin trade, guys. This is the trade of the day. Definitely, this is the trade of the day, and I missed the breakout. SPY new high, triple Q muted. Lennar Corporation. Let me just check it. Nice and strong, but too late for me. Lee, too late. Let's wait for a pullback. Maybe after a pullback, it can be a good one. SPY extremely strong traders. I feel like if it's going to continue like that, we will see the triple Q to follow it as well. So strong. FIG checking. That looks definitely interesting. Ooh, you know, this is a crazy mover, so watch out for the size. Look at that. It can be a very crazy mover. AVGO. AVGO. Ooh, that's though it's pulling back. I would be careful with AVGO. FIG definitely it can be a beast to go higher and higher. So far, SPY is unstoppable traders, and I have a strong feeling if SPY continues like that, then the overall triple Q is going to continue to follow it. No major news today, traders, only FOMC member speaker. MU. Yeah, because this AVG only doesn't look too nice. But yes, MU looks like as a bottom reversal. However, let's see whether it can go over this 126. Traders or CRWV does look like as it continues. It looks good. And finally, Hood is going down. Good morning, Hood. I wanted you to make this move today. Or yesterday, not today. At CRW, oh no, CRW, it's a little bit like, it's okay. 130.20, it's my stop loss, so it's okay. It's okay. All right, traders, so seems like market is just completely crazy bullish mood. And what I'm watching next, it's BMNR. FIG is not bad either. Actually, BMNR looks like as a 69. Yeah, over 69.30 on the BMNR. That looks like as a beast. I'm going to take it. Oh, it's not open yet. I cannot take it. Circle, what a comeback. Roku. Have not changed or checked this cover or Roku for a while. Okay, guys, as Scott called cover under 70, this is just reaching to 69. Looks great, actually. Overall market, SPY still bull flag, breakout, breakout, but the triple Q is still muted. Okay, wow, circle, full gap fill. Guys, I can't believe, but my really biggest miss is coin today. Ouch, it's really painful to see, actually. Yeah, I like it, BMNR, I just cannot trade it. MU seems like it's just reversing now. Apple now higher. Okay, so this is the time for the tech bulls to get back on track. Circle extremely strong. Now I must tell you, even NVIDIA doesn't look bad for an intraday breakout. MSFT, Blake, checking. Yes, it's a bit too late now. Let's see whether it can go back over the VWAP and make a breakout over 531. In the meantime, traders, I'm going to short Reddit under 22550. I really like this nasty rejection that it got there. And I'm out of CRWV. Out of CRWV and waiting on Reddit. Like actually not just waiting, but entering. Oh, someone is talking. Reddit, I'm going to enter a little bit too late, guys, but it's still just a lower share size. Reddit looks good for a continuation. 2 to 5:30, I did enter. Let's see. Ooh, Hood. Hood is in a free fall. NVIDIA is down, so it doesn't matter anymore. Microsoft, again, Blake, back to the Microsoft. 531 can be an interesting entry there. Oh my goodness, Hood. Hood is just dropping like a stone. And the triple Q is breaking the lows, guys. Apple, though, it's moving higher. Okay, I don't get this ugly move, but this is a quite of an ugly move. Traders, on the Reddit, let's go for $2. So 223, 223.50, 60 is going to be my first partial, 223.60. Hood is in a free fall. Come on, Reddit, go with it. I want you to make $10 for me today. And of course, the SPY is bouncing from the VWAP. Doesn't matter. This big red candle doesn't mean too much. I don't know what was this sudden move. Maybe market makers are having fun there. Can happen easily on this market. It's a August day, guys, without major economic news, hyped up market. So any scenario can happen. Trend indicator is suggesting large selling. Brisk order. Music to my ears, finally. I like the trend, by the way. It's quite of a good indicator. Mayor used to it always. Roblox hood, MU continues lower too. Come on, Reddit, don't give up. And yeah, if we are going to continue falling, I just cannot skip my TQQQ trade from today, guys. It's just not possible. I'm going to take it under 95.50. Digging, hi. I knew if I'm calling TQQQ, you will have a post here. I'm going to get it. Yeah, actually 58. We can enter already 58 because you're right that the low is there. However, you know, semi-round number. Because of the risk-reward ratio, 58 is better. I agree. Oh, come on, Reddit. Don't be shy. Just $10. You can just do it like that. This stock is not extended. It's just insane. TQQQ stop loss, it's like a 50 cents at least. Hood, it's a huge drop. SPY still doesn't want to give up. Triple Q quite of gave up already. And I forgot my water, guys. Just a second and I will be back. I will be so quick as a lightning. Okay, traders, I am back. I've told you I was really quick. And in the meantime, we enter to the TQQQ. On the TQQQ, I want to see a 95.20. 95, actually. But let's see if it's going to happen at all. And now the SPY is breaking the VWAP. That's good. Not yet. Oh, I was so thirsty. Okay. MetaDo is pulling back. Interesting market today, guys. Oh, come on, Reddit. Give it up finally. Come on, Triple Q. Stretch just a bit more. I know bulls are going to show up soon anyway, so doesn't matter. Okay. Traders, the Reddit stop loss is going to be over 227. Blake, I must tell you this Microsoft might is still looking good. And Apple looks strong too. Such a weird market. Coin is back to the VWAP. So this is, I feel like this is a make or break for this market. Everything depends on what's going to come next. Oh, I forgot to get my video back. I'm here. Scott called Cavender still under 70. This is his second trade for the day. And so far, we have a market which is struggling on the lows with the triple Q. The SPY is struggling only with the VWAP, nothing else. So it's still looking strong. Unfortunately, my TQQQ is just hovering around the entry. FIG got to the red side now. Come on, market. Drop it. That hood. Exactly this move I was expecting from hood yesterday, traders. AMD reversing, kind of. Come on, market. NVDA broke. It's just painful to see this hood, guys. NVDA. Yes, D King, I'm watching it too. Everything depends on the SPY. I feel like, if it's breaking the 645 and the lows, I think we are going to go even lower. And hopefully it's going to help to our TQQQ. TQQQ can be a quite quick one, traders, watch out. Here is like a 15 cents. Still not enough, and the bulls are so much trying hard to stay alive here. Look at that. We really need a big push now, or it's not going to do anything. Just a big pullback again. Oh, come on, Reddit. I can't believe this stock just cannot give up. And it can't. FIG is just going lower now. Unfortunately, Reddit is going to be a loser. TQQQ is back to the entry. And yeah, as I told you, this can be a make or break, and it seems like the bulls are going to make it again. No one cares from the PPI numbers, seems like. AMD breaking out. Coin is coming back too. This 340.20 level can be interesting for the coin. Nice call on the Microsoft, Blake. Well done. Looks really good. And unfortunately, traders, my TQQQ is not doing great. 50 cents stop loss, so it still comes back to the entry. But the bulls are trying really hard to maintain their position here. Look at that. PLTR looks weak, by the way. PLTR looks very weak, under 187 especially. Yeah, Scott is going to long 340 coin. He just called it. So far, Reddit is still holding TQQQ back to the green finally, but we really need a 30 cents drop at least, like 95, 10, 20. Around would be a great reversal point. Overall market though, it's still struggling on the VWAP on the SPY and under the VWAP on the triple Q, but the bulls are definitely here to save this situation. Let's see how successful they are going to be here. Meta, it's heading to the lows as well, by the way. AMD strong. Microsoft getting stronger. Meta is weak. Amazon is pulling back a little bit, but overall market is still strong, traders. Like, let me just see the numbers. SPY 0.43 and triple Q 0.31% at the moment. And VDA, it's too late to short for me, Luis. Like under 182.50 would have been the last level to short. Now I'm wondering whether 182 is going to change the situation here, or if it's breaking under it, then this can be quite of a drop. But so far, I must tell you that I still see some strength on the bulls, so I'm not going to be surprised on a reversal from here, and might is going to affect the NVIDIA as well. So I'm still waiting. But this looks like very, very attempting to the short side, like under the lows. Let's see, let's see. Market is, I would say I feel like that the bulls are a little bit out of the steam at the moment because as you know, it can just change in 1 second, I must tell you. So nothing is granted, definitely. Scott has no trade on the coin. I am still in TQQQ in a small green and still holding my Reddit, but we really need this market to bleed now, not just to fall, to bleed. I want to see red as I have two shorts. Okay, and here comes the drop traders. Let's go for 20 more cents on this TQQQ. Luis, I had no guts to take this NVDA, unfortunately. If you have anything on the radar, traders, please just let me know. In 20 cents, I'm ready to take TQQQ for a partial. Actually, maybe in 10 cents because I see on triple Q this. No, if you break down 580 can go. So how I'm handling my TQQQ position, I'm always watching the triple Q as the reference and I make my decisions based on that. So if you're breaking 581, then I'm going to wait more with the partial and the TQQQ. So far, finally, SPY broke this small consolidation, which again does not mean anything, unfortunately, traders, because we are in a very strong bullish market. So I'm going with semi-round numbers, like round numbers at the moment. 645 with the SPY, 581 with the triple Q. These are the major problems. Wow, NVDA. I hope, Luis, you took this short. Fantastic. Oh, come on, TQQQ. It's just hovering around this 30. I feel like in this environment I should not be greedy, especially because I see that the Apple is ready to break out. This is insane, guys. Half of the tech stocks are going higher, other half lower, and as you can see, the overall market it seems like a little bit muted because of that. Actually, you know what? I feel like I should not be greedy here. I really, really do. So, you know what? I'm going to take a partial on TQQQ. Not 75%, only 70, sort of, but rather get some money in my pocket than to see it to go away, because this is definitely a situation on the market which is very hard to handle. 26 now, good. 25, I do not want to see that back over 30. The Apple is breaking out. I can't believe this stock, guys. I can't believe that stock. Okay, I'm taking my partial now, guys. 30 is just struggling big time, this overall market. And Apple is breaking out. No, it convinced me to take a partial. So I took a partial 70% out on the TQQQ, as the Apple is just a beast. It doesn't matter that Nvidia is down $1 actually, and AMD is pushing higher. So I took my partial on 30. This is like a 27 cents, not bad. And let's see whether it can push lower now. Reddit I'm still holding, but I don't like what it is doing. I must tell you, it is just, it's not my favorite, definitely. And I'm afraid that the bulls are going to buy back because Apple encouraging them to do like that. Okay, so far 45 minutes. Nice winners. Only BMNR should have been a loser, but I could not trade it. I'm still holding Reddit, but I'm afraid it's going to be out soon. TQQQ, nice winner. However, I'm going to be out over 95.60. And overall market still seems strong. Small pullback doesn't mean anything because most of the big stocks are just pushing higher like crazy, except of NVIDIA. Scott is still watching coin for a possible reversal and the long there. And I'm going to be out on Reddit over 27, 227. Spice Triple Q still struggling, so we have a great chance to get a nice winner on the TQQQ on the second part at least. Okay, Microsoft nothing. AMD is a beast today. AMD and Apple. So just keeping the overall market in a struggle with the direction. Yeah, and Scott just told that the market is a little bit slow. I completely agree. Ah, Reddit, you are unbelievable. And unfortunately, Reddit is out. Bulls are back on the market. Traders, so seems like over 95.60. I'm going to be out on the leftover TQQQ. And I think here comes the reversal. And if the reversal is going to be real, we will see a new all-time high on both of the indices. Last chance, Reddit. Last chance. Always giving the last chance, but it doesn't work most of the time. Let's see if it's going to happen now. A big pullback. Okay. Come on, keep dropping market. The Apple, it's a bull flag. Apple is still a bull flag. Bulls are trying hard on the SPY. Look at that. Just trying to push back everything to higher. Okay, RDDT, Reddit. Triple Q is still struggling, but as I've told you on the SPY, I see uh, some buyers again. Ooh, this Reddit is really crazy. Look at that candle, guys. So traders, I'm still holding everything, Reddit and TQQQ as well. And market quite of slowed down. So I'm feeling like a real August day now. It's crazy. Hmm? Scott still likes the coin trade to the long side, by the way. Reddit is back. I'm still worrying on this on the number of the buyers on the market again. But hmm, well, today I think that this market is super slow. First of all, it's super slow. Tesla again. I believe you, Alamu. Definitely. Definitely. Let's see this Tesla. Well, yeah, it looks very good over that level. However, I just would like to warn you that now I see as the SPY is getting back, despite of several attempts of the bulls, It's still pushing a bit lower. However, I must tell you, these bulls can cause a surprise on the last minute. But Tesla still looks good. 346.20, something like that. Looks great. I'm still holding both Reddit and TQQQ. TQQQ one partial has been done. Reddit in $1 loss, and I'm expecting this to break the 224 soon, hopefully, because it got quite of a nice rejection near to the VWAP. And I must tell you guys, Meta. Oh, DVG is on the short side as well. He's going to short Apple, by the way. Wow. Meta doesn't look bad either. Okay, guys, we are back with the TQQQ beautiful, and the SPY broke down. But I must tell you, you know, Tesla is Tesla. Tesla does not care about the market most of the time. So SPY broke down, triple Q breaking down, that's good for us. On TQQQ, I want to see for the second partial around 94 something. Let's see, like 94, 80, 90 would be a great number for the second partial. Meta looks very tempting or tempting too. And I did not take PLTR under 187. I just call this as well. Break it, TQQQ, come on. For that, triple Q needs to touch at least 580, which it's going there at least. And here comes the 100 EMA. That can be another huge test for the bears. And bulls can just bite back again. Well, bulls are not biting, but you know what I mean. Okay, 95 coming soon, hopefully on the TQQQ traders. I'm holding only these two trades, not too much more. Market is falling down, but slowly. So I'm still not convinced. I really still do not convinced that this is going to be the direction for today. So I'm not going to be surprised on the sudden pullback either. However, this looks like as a nice continuation for us, both on TQQQ and Reddit. However, Reddit, it's giving up very slowly. It's really, really slow now. My stop loss on the TQQQ, it's going to be over 95 and 50 now. 95 and 50. BMNR is back to. I must tell you, I cannot see anything which I would say that, yeah, this is the one that I would take now. Maybe I'll steer Tesla if it's going to make like a inverted head and shoulders here. Yes, it is. BMNR, it's quite strong, but it's all over the place. It's just channeling. I don't know if it's going to be anything on that stock. Okay, TQQQ still looks good, especially if we are going to break 95 now. Of course, as I've told you, Triple Q needs to touch 580 for that second partial, and here we go. Traders, let's be ready for TQQQ for the second partial. Like around 90, 94, 80, 90, I want to take the second partial here. Scott is still holding Kava, by the way, to the short side. I'm very much ready to take this partial, second partial on the TQQQ traders. And this 95 seems like quite of a stronger support now. 580, 60s on the triple Q. Waiting for market reversal to take Tesla. Yeah, completely agree with you, Alamo. So far, though, I'm getting my second partial traders on TQQQ finally. 94.90. Nice. Unfortunately, the Reddit is still not back even to the entry. And yes, Alamu, I must tell you, might we will see a reversal here on the market. I see some quite of a higher volume reversal green candle, which can mean that might we are going to see a reversal here. So watch out, traders. I think I took my partial, second partial on the TQQQ, and on the Reddit, I'm going to half my share size. It's just not working, unfortunately. Now let's see market if you can reverse. Reversal, I think it's going to be quite of sure if we break at least 644.80s, but rather 645 with the SPY. So I lowered my share size on Reddit, took a second partial on the TQQQ, and Reddit is going to be out over 227 again. I'm just not going to wait for that. So this is going to be a loser, unfortunately. And stop loss on the TQQQ is going to be 95 and 30, or yes, 95.30. So over 95.30, I'm going to be out completely from the TQQQ. SPY, nice breakdown under the VWAP. Now it's struggling again. Triple Q definitely weaker, but the overall market sentiment is still bullish. Traders, we are not allowed to forget that. So far, seems like that the first pullback day it's coming or forming. But again, as I've told you, bulls can buy back at any time. So far, nice. So second partial again, I took at exactly at this level TQQQ, 94.92, and the third partial is going to be on 94. So I'm stretching my partialing points there. So far, nice winner. RDDT, small loser so far, waiting for that to reverse. But it's still controlled by very strongly by the bulls, by the buyers. SPY touch 644, and here is the triple Q 580, which can be a very important level, as I mentioned you. Okay, guys, I just say goodbye to the Reddit. Just pushed over 227 again. That's not good. So this is an official loser for me, not the 1R, thank God, but TQQQ is going to be out over 95.30. Apple is making higher again, going for a new high. SPY still struggling, triple Q still struggling, so I keep my TQQQ definitely. Reddit, it's not on the sell side at all. So let's just leave it alone. Coin doesn't want to make the reversal yet, maybe around 330 I'm watching. And traders, Meta starting to be really weak here. I'm still watching Meta for a possible short, especially if the market continues to the downside. Still looks great. Okay, traders, so seems like it was a good idea to get out on the Reddit, and TQQQ is getting close. I think I'm going to be out 95.25 and not going to push this market farther. I mean, this trading farther today. I'm going to be okay with my green day today. Market is slow, steady down so far. However, again, Apple is so strong. AMD is strong. Mm, interesting market for sure. I feel like that really the steam of the bulls are starting to get lower, like to decrease, but the big selling is still not here. So that's why, as I've told you, I'm not going to be surprised if everything is going to go back to the highs and even over that for today. Okay, so 25, I'm going to be out on TQQQ. How is your day so far, traders? Let me just ask you in another poll. Oh, I cannot do a poll. Why I can't do a poll? Okay. Ah, here we are. All right, traders. So let me know if you feel like how is your trading day so far? Green, red, or no trade on this crazy, crazy market? I really hope most of you are in green. Well, my dream is everyone is in green, but of course this market is not easy to navigate, as we were talking about several times already. Okay, 40%. Ouch, 50% in red. Ah, sorry to hear that, guys. Which stock was the hardest here? Which one was the loser for you? If you would like to share it in the chat, like to warn the fellow traders not to, I mean, to be aware of these stocks. Nice and green, Blake. Very nice. Happy to hear that. Sharko Apple. Yeah. I must tell you, even DVG had a loser on that because he tried to short it and Apple just moved up suddenly. I guess you try to short it too because yeah, it seems like unstoppable. Amazing. Uma, AVGO. Oh yeah, another one which usually I'm just watching it but not touching it. AMD short too soon. Gave back my long winnings. Oh, sorry for that, John. Hmm. Yeah, actually, this is my weakness as well in this really strong market. When I see finally, that shows some weakness, like for example on Reddit, I jump on it and I hope there will be some profit taking continuing. And look at that, it's just back on the highs again. Now it's giving up, but I'm not going to go this trap again. Like second chance trend or a trade, it's going to happen only under the low of the day on this Reddit. Market is still struggling, still building like a lower low, lower high since the beginning. So that's interesting though, especially on the triple Q. But like the strength is not there, the sentiment is not there. Like we need to see a very significant red day to trigger quite of a nice pullback here. So yes, traders, I feel your pain actually, as you could see so far. To be honest, that's why I'm reducing my share size on in August because as you could see, I had some red days, and this is quite let's call it not usual in my trading journal, and this is because of that. Like I really don't go well with this all-time high environment because everyone is waiting for like cool off a bit. Like this is too much. Come on, give back a little bit. But it's not giving. It's just going up. And here comes the trap because not every stock is going up. Like look at Meta, look at Microsoft, how crazy it is going up and down. Look at Amazon, it gave a beautiful move to the upside. After that, it's just giving back everything. So how to navigate in this environment? Do I watch the inside bar break on 5 minutes chart? Works well on TQQQ, but away from moving averages. No, actually, I do not. I do not. Sounds interesting. I'm going to pay attention to that. Thank you, level 2. Hi, OG. I hope you are doing great. Actually, wow, that was so far challenging day. One loser, two winners. The TQQQ still running, and the market, as you can see, very slow, but started to some way on a pullback. Don't you have sometimes bigger drawdowns? Not anymore. Um, since I finished averaging down, adding to losers, and fighting with the stocks, I don't have it anymore. So before that, I had. No, not anymore. Thank God. I had enough. I would say I had enough. I just got enough and fed up myself to my biggest mistake. It was adding to losers and fighting with the stock, like to revenge trade a little bit. That was quite serious. These are, in my opinion, regarding risk management, position management. These are the biggest mistakes. This can destroy your account in no time. But it's still possible to have red week after another. Yes, it's completely possible. However, I must tell you if how to how to express it. If you learn enough, I mean, I'm not thinking of just learning enough by technical analysis and these things, but if you experiencing enough on the market and you feel when to and how to adopt to the market, like less trades are better on this market environment, or just leave it alone a little bit. It doesn't matter if you're not trading for some days, or I don't know, instead of breakout strategy, let's just use your only your reversal strategy. So if you have this advantage already as an advanced trader, that you know when to change between your strategies, which strategy it's the best for this market environment especially, then this is a big win. With this, you can eliminate, I would say, the big drawdowns. 10 red trades in a row, it's very rare by me. It's really rare. I would say the last one, what you seen as well, it was last week, 2 red days, which was like 6, 7 red days or red trades in a row, like after each other. On one day, 3 or 4, and the other is 3. But 10, I don't remember when I reached 10, actually. I really don't remember. Really don't remember. Like, I think for surviving and to eliminate these big drawdowns, or let's call them like losing streaks, which are the part of trading, unfortunately, especially until you're not going to gain this experience, that yes, I'm able to navigate in this environment. I can decide which strategy to use in this environment, which strategy to use in a different environment. This is a very valuable knowledge, actually, but it comes only with years, I must tell you. And it's not a problem if you have a mentor who is teaching you as well, indeed. Digging Reddit, I feel like it's extremely extended. I would expect maybe under the lows, because so far as you can see, where it is Reddit. Yes, here it's making like higher highs, higher lows on my 1 minute chart. That means it's now it's in a small uptrend. However, this is the first day when I've just experienced and see higher volume in the red candle. So if you just add together, I think it's a slightly higher volume in the selling or the red candles on the Reddit. So I would say if it's breaking the low of the day and it makes like a red hammer, because or a shooting star, because yesterday it made a green shooting star, then it has a chance to go lower. But for today, what matters, it's going to be the low of the day, in my opinion. And look at the meta. Meta, I think it's going to break down big time. I'm not going to take it anymore. And actually even Reddit, if it goes back to the low of the day, this still looks good. But I think I'm just finished, guys. I'm still holding my TQQQ. And I think I'm going to leave it. 96.25 is going to be my hard stop loss. I'm just going to check it here and set it. And that's it. I'm just going to leave it now. Ooh, and look at NVIDIA is breaking down too. That's crazy. Oh, Hood and coin, it's my biggest pain for today. Hood that it did not make the move yesterday, and coin because I missed this beautiful breakout, but it's okay. We cannot win them all, right? And here comes the breakdown on the meta, of course. I'm wondering whether DVG called it in the VIP room, because I know he likes shorting meta on these levels too. Let me just check it. No, he's shorting Apple 424 half an hour ago. Yeah, he called it, but it's just going higher. Apple, it's a beast. It's just insane how strongly it's going up. Amazing. Okay, guys, traders, I think it's the time for me to call it as a day. I'm grateful that it is a green day, not an easy day, slow day for the market, even if we have a direction here. mRNA, of course, I'm still checking. Of course, if you have any questions, just let me know. mRNA, it's a tricky one. Be careful with that. It looks like a perfect long. I must tell you, it looks like it's a perfect long. I would have preferred a VWAP reversal there. You can try it, but I must tell you, with a lower share size, it's a tricky stock. So you think shorting Reddit under the low? Yeah, I would say yeah, 225, something like that. Because as soon as it's breaking finally this higher low, and might it's going to go lower, but I'm still not sure there because the buyers are still there. I don't know why, don't ask me, no idea, but this is still quite of strong on the volume side. Thank you, Lee. All right, traders. So I'm just going to say goodbye to you. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Of course, if you are interested in our challenges, with the challenges, actually, this is a quite of a new service in the TEFS proprietary training company, and this is for winning a funded account. Funded accounts are starting as low as 400 something dollars till like I don't know, 9,000, something like this. And you can get, like, as you know, education package, subscription for the VIP room, personal mentoring with me. Like, I think with the biggest package you get 6 hours, something like that, even 10 with the really big one. So it's worth to look around. If you want to look around, please just visit our site, which is under process, like it's going to be renewed in some days. I can't wait that. And of course, if you have any questions regarding this or trading, or if you are just struggling, guys, please just drop me an email. I'm more than happy to help you. If you enjoyed the stream, please just give us a thumbs up, not especially to me, but the great team behind me who makes it happen, to me to be here every day for you, with you. And tomorrow Amir is going to join, as always, Tuesdays and Thursdays. And as I mentioned you in the beginning of the day, you are going to get a lot of Amir next week and from Friday, because I will get a little holiday. So Amir is going to replace me, or let's call it like he's going to be the lead analyst. He's a fantastic trader, great sense of humor, so don't miss it. So guys, I wish you a beautiful rest of your day, a great green one at the end. If you do continue trading, also be careful because the market is quite slow now. And of course, I'm going to see you tomorrow for the preparation session. After that, let's see what the PPI is going to cause on this market. I can't wait to see that. So far, strong market, small pullback today, but it just can end at any way indeed. So enjoy your rest of your day. Take care, guys, and see you tomorrow. Thank you very much for your interaction today, as always. I really appreciate it. Bye.